Okay, so for today's lesson, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of Adobe Audition. So what I've done is I went ahead and opened a file in Adobe Audition, which is going to go ahead and show a basic waveform. So what I've done is I went to File and I hit Open, and I actually opened a video file here. You can see down in the lower left-hand corner of the video. People don't always realize that you can go ahead and open video files in Adobe Audition. So this is a little piece of audio that some students turned in. Didn't turn out really well. It's unengineered audio, so we're going to fix it a little bit. So first of all, let's have a little tour of the software itself. If we go to the top, you can see the Edit control. And this is going to have your basic tools like copying, copy to new, selection, and those things. But that's really not the primary battery of tools. The primary battery of tools is going to be the effects window. So for today's lesson, without getting too much into multiple track recording or anything like that, we're going to go into the effects window. Here what we're going to do is we're going to see amplitude and compression, which is one of your primary tools. Also noise reduction and restoration. Now also you'll sometimes see modulation, which has to do with the modularization of there, but that's a little bit more of an advanced function. Also too, there's some mastering tools too, which we can talk about at a later time. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about some of the more simplistic things. First of all, the real issue in this tends to be that we've got a lot of background hiss or background noise. So first of all, before we get into that, we need to go ahead and have a little tour of the waveform itself. Here we can see the peaks and valleys, and it takes a little bit of a time to understand and be able to read a waveform and see what it actually looks like. But from here, there's a few different controls. This is your play, and these are the controls like you'd have on an old CD player or a tape deck. They're very, very similar. And these are our view controls, which allow us to go ahead and view the waveform in a variety of different ways. The primary tool that you're going to probably use on this is going to be the zoom in and zoom out tool. So I'm going to take the wire tool and move it over to the far left, and I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. And here what we're seeing is this is actually our background noise, and this is our vocal. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this tool.
I'm so stressed about this project.
Now there's a couple of ways we can do this. There's some problems. There's some electronic buzz in the scene. There also seems to be some air noise, or basically HVAC noise. So one of the tools we can use is called the denoiser. So I'm going to go ahead and go into that function of the software just a little tiny bit to go ahead and do this. I'm going to turn this up a little so I can hear it. But I'm going to go here and go to the effect control, and I'm going to click denoise. Now the denoiser does not appear in all variations of the software, but in this particular one it does. So I'm going to go to denoise, and what this will do is it can show me at 0, this is 0 change, all the way up to 100%. Now you want to be careful because you'll get a weird harmonic if you do too much. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that space bar.
I'm so stressed about this project.
Where's Will?
So
oh my god, this is why I
up.
Hate group projects.
This is like 40% of our grade.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I knew I should have just done this by myself.
Where's Will?
I don't know. Where is Will?
Calm down.
I'm not calm. I want an A.
So I'm going to hit apply, and we're going to have a change to the waveform. And actually, it was pretty gosh darn clean with the 0 harmonic. It looks like they recorded some very good audio to begin with. So now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and we'll hit play.
I'm so stressed about this project.
Where's Will?
Oh my god.
We did
This
get a
is
little
why
bit of an
I
odd
hate
harmonic
group.
here, but what we can do is if we go back in and we add, it's like some background noise, maybe students or something like that, we could definitely do that, and it's going to give us a little bit better, a little bit more of a mask there. So that's one way we can do that. So now that we've done that, let's say that we really wanted to work on the hum. So I'm going to undo the process we just did, because I want to bring the hum back in and show how to remove the hum. So I'm going to back up.
I'm so stressed.
Hearing that air noise there again. So let's go ahead and back up. We can do this with an air sample as well. So what I'm going to do is zoom in, and we're going to select the air noise here, basically. Okay, let's see what we have. So what I'm going to do is select this, and I'm going to hit the play, and I do have it set up to go ahead and loop back. Do it again. You can see there's a little click here in the front. So let's first of all eliminate the click. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to turn it down to 0. I don't want to cut it because that will make everything mismatch. So I'm going to turn that down to 0. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to select just the air noise. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and go to Effects. Inside of Effects, I can go to the noise reduction piece of this. Again, I can do a capture of the noise print. This allows me to capture the background noise to try to eliminate it throughout the clip. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take that same thing and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply it to the entire clip by hitting noise reduction as a process. Now here what we're seeing, the red is actually the noise that we've selected, the green is the actual dialogue that's here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to able to go ahead and look at kind of the pull here. So what we're seeing is the process of which we will pull from. So I'm going to start at noise reduction at 0. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit the space key so we can hear it.
I'm so stressed about this project.
So
Where's Will?
Oh my god. This is why I hate group projects.
This is like 40% of our grade.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I knew I should have just done this by myself.
Where's Will?
I don't know. Where is Will?
Calm down.
I'm not calm.
Now we can apply. And it's very similar to the other one, except what we're doing is we are keeping a little bit more of the native sound.
Calm. I want an A.
So do I.
Good. And that's another way to go ahead and reduce noise. So let me go ahead and I'm going to hit Control Z and undo this so we have the original audio. So we'll make sure that we've got that taken care of here. Now let's go ahead and we're going to go back and we're going to try to remove that electronic buzz that we had kind of have in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Effects, and one of the functions in noise reduction is the dehummer. The dehummer refers to buzzes, noise, anything that has kind of a consistent electronic sound. So I'm going to hit this and I'm going to hit the space
I'm
bar.
so stressed about this project.
Where's Will?
Oh my god. This is why I hate group projects.
This is like 40% of our grade.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I knew I should have just done this by myself.
Where's Will?
I don't know. Where is Will?
Calm down.
I'm not calm. I want an A.
So do I. Goo? Goo? No, Goo, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, it is.
It's not okay.
It'll be okay.
Where's Will?
And we're able to apply that based on what sounds best.
I don't know.
Now, to go ahead and stack some of these functions, let's go ahead and we'll make a couple of repairs. So it looks like that function worked really well. I'm going to go ahead and go back up to the noise print function because that looked really well to my adaptive noise reduction. I'm going to do it at about 95%, which looked like it was pretty good. And now we should have a very, very clean audio now that this is done. Go back to the very beginning here. And you can also do this step back that allows you to do that.
I'm so stressed about this project.
Where's Will?
Oh my god. This is why I hate group projects.
This is like 40% of our grade.
Oh my.
And this is actually advanced sound engineering. I did the same thing when I do, motion pictures, or I do the same thing when I do commercial projects. It is all basically the same thing. Now, for example, I've had some scenes that I've had to do that have echo in them. I would add artificial echo. I think especially in a case like this, even though it's a quiet room, if you were to go ahead and add a background, which was like a school background, it would be really neat. So for this week's assignment, I would like you to get into Adobe Audition and play around, maybe shoot some video, and then try to repair the audio. I think that would be really fun. There is a couple other neat ways that you can do this. We'll talk about what the dynamic link and how that hooks to the audio. So I'd like you to do a little tour of Adobe Audition this week and kind of get a feel for it. So thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon. We'll look forward to it.